Hey everybody, welcome back. Adam Rogers here again to talk to you today about our safe work practice for heat and cold stress. In our industry, we're often working either in extreme heat or extreme cold situations. It just can't be avoided. A lot of our work is outside and it happens in the worst times possible. Power goes out and it's minus 40. Someone's got to be there to fix it. We are those heroes, okay? So, in situations like this, when you're on a job site, supervisors are going to be able to provide you with a few things to aid you in your quest to work in the extreme cold or extreme heat. When working in extreme cold situations, your supervisor is going to be providing you with an appropriate rest area that will hopefully have some sort of heater. It will definitely be a warmer area than what you are actually working in for your warm-up breaks. Now, inside this work area, in this warm-up area, they should be providing you with warm beverages to drink, and hopefully again they have heaters, but they're also going to be monitoring you while you're in there for signs of frostbite and or cold stress. Now, as a worker, it really is up to you to make sure you're dressed appropriately for the cold conditions. You're going to want to layer up. You're going to have your base layer, your normal clothes, and then you're going to be wearing insulated clothing that is going to be water resistant and hopefully wind resistant as well, because the minute you get that wind whipping through you and feel that cold, it just doesn't go away. Now, you're also going to want to wear some sort of winter hat under your hard hat. You're going to want to have nice warm gloves, preferably a few different pairs you can switch out as they get wet, and you can dry some off while you're wearing your other ones and just keep switching back and forth. Another good idea is to wear an extra pair of socks, but only if it's not going to make your boots feel too small, because that will be uncomfortable, and boots that are too tight on your feet will not actually help you to retain the heat. It will make your feet colder if your boots are too tight. Now, my favorite time of year, obviously, like most people, it's going to be the summer. But we also have to work outside in the summer. You got the blazing hot sun, you got some really labor-intensive work going on. So what are you going to need? You're going to need cool-down breaks. And guess who's going to provide that for you? That's right, it's your supervisor. They're going to make sure that there's a cool area that you can hang out in for a bit if you get to a point where you're heat stressed. There's going to be shade. If you have power, hopefully there's some sort of fan that can blow cool air towards you and help you to cool off. Now, while you're in there taking a little cool down break, your supervisor is also going to be monitoring you for signs of heat stroke or heat stress. And if they're really nice and they like you, they might even give you some sunblock to keep you from burning up and looking like a lobster for the rest of the summer. As a worker, when you're out in the extreme heat, you should be bringing your own sunblock, but people like me often forget it, and we get our sunburn and we run around in pain all summer because we're burnt to a crisp. We should also be ensuring, though, that we're wearing light, loose-fitting layers. Personally, I like to wear long sleeves all year round. It looks dumb as hell in the summer, but my arms aren't burnt, and usually it's the dry wear material, so it actually helps keep the sweat off of my body and actually keeps me cooler. But it looks dumb. Anyway, through the day, you should be drinking at least 8 ounces of water every 30 minutes. That is right in our safe work practice. That's our company policy. Now, our supervisors are going to be providing unlimited cool water for us to drink on extremely hot days. Well, just about any day in the summer, really. So take full advantage of that. Make sure you stay hydrated, because you do not want to get heat stress. And on that note, when you're taking your cool down breaks in your shaded area, your supervisor should be checking all of the workers for signs of heat stress and heat stroke. Now that I've taught you all about our extreme weather condition policy of heat and cold, and you know how to dress, make sure when you're out on sites that you're looking out for your buddies and trying to keep an eye on them when your supervisor can't be there to do it. Keep each other safe and work safe and go home at the end of the day. Thanks for watching.